Good evening, children. I welcome you all for this online teaching. In today's video, I am going to teach you a new lesson in our English subject. Okay, I want you all to take your English reader. Turn to page number 32. Turn to page number 32. Lesson number 4. Aladdin and the Magic Lamp. Children, first I will read. You also recite after me or follow my reading. I have a pencil in your hand so that you can underline the odd words or the new words. I will read. Shall I start? Yes. Listen carefully because in my next Zoom class I will ask you to read this lesson. Lesson number 4. Okay. Lesson number 4. Aladdin and the Magic Lamp. Aladdin was playing with his friends in the street. A stranger saw him. He liked the boy and thought, "This is the kind of boy I want. He's daring and bold." Going up to Aladdin, he said, "I am your uncle. Your dead father was my brother. Take me to your house. I am very keen to meet your mother." When they reached the house, the stranger took out some wonderful gifts. He had bought fine clothes, fresh fruits, and food. The poor woman was surprised. "Here are some gifts for you. I really want to look after my brother's family," said the stranger. Aladdin liked his new clothes and his new uncle. In fact, the stranger was a magician. He was old and sly. He wanted to use Aladdin for his own gain. One evening, Aladdin's so-called uncle took him to a wonderful garden. There, he collected some dry leaves and wood. He lit a fire. The old man threw in some magic powder. At once, everything shook and the ground caved in. Aladdin could not believe in his eyes. "Go down the steps, Aladdin. At the end, you will come to a temple in a garden. In a night, you will find a little lamp burning. Blow out the lamp and bring it to me," the old man told Aladdin. He also gave him a magic ring to keep him from all harm. Aladdin did exactly as he was told. When he went down the narrow steps, he found himself in a cave filled with treasure. He saw a golden tree with fruits and rubies and emeralds. The ground was covered with heaps of gold. Priceless gems and other treasures were scattered about. He put a handful of gems into his pockets. At last, he picked up the lamp and came up the steps. It was not easy for Aladdin to climb up the steps with the lamp in one hand. "Please help me, uncle," said Aladdin. However, the old man wanted only the lamp. When Aladdin did not give him the lamp, the old man placed a boulder at the opening of the cave and went away. Aladdin sat at the steps and began to cry. By chance, he rubbed the magic ring, and behold, a genie stood before him. Okay, turn your page, children. Now look into the page number 34. He said, "I am the genie of the ring. Tell me what to do. I can take you wherever you want to go." "Take me home," said Aladdin, and to his surprise, he soon found himself with his mother. The two were very happy. They sold all the gems and lived happily. One day, Aladdin saw the old lamp which he had brought from the cave. It was lying in a corner of the house. "Let me clean it," he thought. The minute he rubbed it, a voice roared like thunder. "I am the genie of the lamp. I am your slave and you are my master. What do you wish for?" Aladdin was surprised. Soon, with the help of the magic lamp, he became the richest man in his city. He married a princess and lived in a palace. Every wish of his was fulfilled. The powerful magician had gone away for some time but was soon back. This time he had another plan. He took a basket full of lamps and went around calling out in the streets, "Change your old lamp to a new one." One of the Aladdin's helpers heard his call. She told the princess, who gave away the old lamp and got a new one in exchange. She had no idea that the old lamp was in fact the magic lamp. When Aladdin came back, he realized that the magician had tricked him. However, it was too late. The old man had taken away his palace and the princess too to his own city. Once again, Aladdin took the help of the magic ring. With the help of the genie of the ring, he found the princess. Aladdin bought a powder and asked the princess to mix it in the magician's drink. As soon as the magician drank it, he fell unconscious. Aladdin found the magic lamp and the magician had stolen from him and rubbed it. The genie appeared. He asked the genie to bring back the palace back to his city, which the genie did at once. Aladdin and the princess lived happily for many years. Children, did you understand this lesson? Okay? Do you like this story? Okay, now I will explain this story to you. Okay, now I will. Okay, children, now I will explain this story to you. Okay, now see page number 32. Okay, page number 32. I'll tell the story. Listen to me. Long ago, there lived a poor family in a big kingdom. Okay, in a big kingdom, there lived Aladdin with his mother, where they were poor. Okay, they were little poor. One day, Aladdin was playing with his friends. See, can you see the picture? This is Aladdin and this is his mother. One day when Aladdin was playing with his friends in the street, a stranger saw him. Children, in this, first let me explain the characters, okay? First let me explain the characters. First you can see Aladdin, okay, he is the main hero of the lesson, okay children. Okay, who is the main hero? Yes, Aladdin. Okay, Aladdin father had died, so he was living with his mother. He was living with his mother. They were little poor. Even though they were poor, they lived happily. They were living very happily. One day, okay, they were living very happily. Now we saw two characters, Aladdin and his mother. Next in this story, we are going to see the excuse me. Okay, next we are going to see the stranger. Okay, who is a stranger in this lesson? The stranger, he has got different names. He is a stranger and he is telling that he is the uncle of Aladdin. That is the brother of Aladdin's father. Then he is a magician. Then he is an old man. All this refers to the stranger. All this refers to this stranger. Okay. Okay. Then we can see, we saw Aladdin, the stranger, magician, uncle, old. All are the same